Well, Mike Tyson and Don King were in Atlanta today, passing out turkeys to the homeless. They'll be in Washington tomorrow doing the same thing in New York on Friday. It was no coincidence, however, that Tyson and King were in Atlanta just 3 days before Holyfield meets Bert Cooper, a fight which King considers a turkey.
What he's doing is an insult to everybody. Nobody, every dollar you spending to go see Holyfield fight this bum that he ain't ranked by no organization should be used to feed the hungry and house the poor and the underprivileged.
Holyfield should knock him out within 2 rounds, maybe 1. But if I fought him, I would kill him.
I question the good sense of any person or organization which would permit a convicted killer, Don King, or a man facing a possible 63 years in prison, Mike Tyson, to use them to insult one of Atlanta's true heroes, Evander Holyfield. I believe it is despicable for King and Tyson to come here to Atlanta for the express purpose of exploiting an extremely worthwhile cause for their own sleazy needs.
Well, already Duva and King are doing a nice job of posturing for an eventual Holyfield-Tyson fight, but Tyson's next battle's in Indianapolis on January 27th. If Tyson is cleared of the rape charges, look for Holyfield-Tyson in the spring, late March or early April, more than likely.
Welcome back to SportsCenter. Back to boxing. Mike Tyson's Turkey Tour continued today in Washington, D.C., where he and his promoter, Don King, were handing out food to the needy. But Tyson was also dishing out some food for thought on Evander Holyfield's upcoming bout.
It's a joke. It's a big joke. And if that's how much, consideration he has for the heavyweight championship, to fight somebody like Bert Cooper who quits. Bert Cooper, the only, he's not even unranked. Bert Cooper quits. He's not even qualified to fight for the title. He's a quitter.
Tyson and King will be in New York on Friday. Their Turkey Tour will continue into the Midwest next week. Chris?
Attorney's request to delay the rape trial of the former heavyweight champion. Tyson still due to stand trial beginning January 27th. He's accused of raping a beauty contestant last summer in Indianapolis and has entered a plea of not guilty. His defense attorneys contend they need more time to prepare the case and are still taking sworn statements from 40 to 50 people. The prosecutor, meanwhile, said court documents filed in a lawsuit over the Tyson-Evander Holyfield fight, which was postponed because of a Tyson rib injury, would have to be held by April 6th. The fight would, and that, quote, it appears to be to the economic advantage of the defendant, meaning Tyson, to delay the trial, and that the intention is to have the fight before the trial. Judge Patricia Gifford said, quote, I don't believe it is of any concern to this court whether Mr. Tyson fights this year, next year, or ever.
Mike Tyson's trial on rape charges will begin as scheduled January 27th after his lawyers today failed to get a delay on grounds they needed more time to prepare his case. The former heavyweight champ is accused of raping a beauty pageant contestant in Indianapolis on July 19th and has entered a plea of not guilty. His lawyers say they're still taking sworn statements from 40 to 50 people. Tyson faces up to 63 years in prison if convicted of all charges.
Mike Tyson rape trial will take place as originally scheduled on January 27th. A motion by Tyson's attorneys to delay the start of the trial by at least 60 days was turned down Wednesday by Marion County Superior Court Judge Patricia Gifford. Tyson's attorneys had contended they needed more time to depose witnesses and not to allow a proposed fight between Tyson and champion Evander Holyfield to take place.
Welcome back. On January 27th, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson faces the toughest fight of his life as he will stand trial in Indianapolis on rape charges. On Saturday, Tyson sat down with ESPN's Charlie Steiner and discussed, among other things, one topic that is certain to be dissected in court, his sex life.
My sex life is overrated, okay? This thing about me sleeping with 20 girls in one day and getting every girl at night and I'm with this girl, that's overrated, okay? And with the situation I am, why would anyone want to be around me? I'm just, I'm just happy being who I am.
By the way, you can see...